Hey, 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 YouTube, Danielle K. Howell here, your online success coach from youronlinesuccesscoach.com. How you guys doing today? So, I hope you all had a great weekend. It's right now, as I'm recording this, is Monday. And I want to do a part two of the power of email marketing. So if you're watching the replay, I'll put a link to the previous video here so that you can watch the power of email marketing part one. And today we're going to talk about part two. So before we get started, be sure to like this video, comment below if you are doing email marketing, if you've learned something from what I'm going to be teaching you today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm looking to grow my channel exponentially so that I can continue to bring more content to you and continue to grow my channel. I do have another channel. I will put the link to that channel below. That's all about relationships, all about, healing yourself from toxic relationships. And most of you guys know my story. If you don't, then you can come over to that channel and kind of, get a glimpse of my, of what I've been through and how I have healed myself from toxic relationship and continue to heal and move forward. Alrighty, so let's get started. The power of email marketing part two. So last time we spoke, we talked about the fact that you must be generating leads every single day for your business. And I even recorded a second video before that, and I talked about how to generate leads. I talked about how to create a free giveaway so that you are generating leads every single day. Now, this is what I teach in my 90-day boot camp. I'll also put a link to that below. This boot camp, I usually charge $497 per person for this boot camp. And you get over $26,000 worth of bonuses. You get one-on-one coachings with me. But for a limited time only, I'm going to be taking $300 off of that price. So, if you want to work with me, it's time to get in now. I will never have this at that price ever again. If anything, I'll probably be raising the price, but something just led me in my heart to lower the price so that more people could get involved with my boot camp, because ultimately I want to help you succeed. All right. So, and that's why I'm doing these series. That's why I'm doing these videos, to help you succeed, to help you understand how to use your online business, how to grow an online business, how to create an online business, because it's not that hard, but it's not that easy either if you don't know what to do. So hopefully these videos will help you understand the process a little bit more. You get inside of my boot camp, I'll look at your processes one-on-one, and then you can go from there and start generating those leads and making those sales like so many people in my boot camp do. Alrighty, so let's get started. Let's get it on and popping. All right, so generating leads, right? This is your number one. I hope you have a pen and a paper, but this is your number one responsibility. Number one, hands down. You need to be generating leads. If you are an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, a e-commerce, Shopify owner, whatever you're doing, if you're a coach or consultant, your number one priority is to be generating leads every single day. Now, what are leads? Leads are simply people who are raising their hands saying, yes, Danielle, or yes, whatever your name is, I want to know more about what you are offering. That's all a lead is. Now, a lead is not a sale. A lead is a lead. It's a prospect. Okay. So when you generate your leads, right, when you are bringing something, you're giving something of value out there into the marketplace, people are raising their hands. They're putting in their name and email address because you've offered them something that is valuable for them. When they put in their name and email address, then they're saying, yes, I want to know more about this. I need to know more. I want to know more. I need to know more. So what they do is they put in their name and email address, and you have to have some sort of email going out to them automatically. Now, this is not your Gmail. This is not your Yahoo. This is an autoresponder service like GetResponse or Aweber or Infusionsoft or, Kajabi. There's a lot of different ones out there. I use GetResponse. To me, that's just the best one for what I do, right? And it works. And GetResponse is great. It works. It's very easy, user friendly, and it works for any niche. It works for any niche. So that's the basic, in a nutshell. That's what leads are. So it's your responsibility to do what? To turn those leads into sales. That's your responsibility. That's not your potential customer's responsibility. I hear a lot of people tell me, Danielle, I bought solo ads and I got all these leads, but I didn't make one sale. And I'll say, well, what did you do to encourage a sale? You just can't generate the leads and expect them to create sales all by themselves. It's your responsibility. And that's why we have email marketing. Email marketing is your go-to service for using the email, right? Creating an email and sending it out to the people who have become leads. And the great part about it is this: you don't have to sit there and write an email as soon as somebody, comes a lead. No, you schedule it. You schedule that, and then it goes out. No matter what time of the day or night someone comes in as a lead, those emails go out to them, and now they are being sent to prospects who were interested, and now those emails are working for you and turning those leads into sales. Now, everybody won't become a sale. I just got to be honest with you. It's not everybody, but a nice percentage of them will, especially if your leads are targeted. If your target and your audience and your market and your message is congruent, it all works together, you will see an increase in conversions. Okay. And this is what I teach in my boot camp. So if you are looking to, grow your lead generation, please, take me up on my offer for this discount. That won't be long. Take me up on my offer with this discount and see how you can start to bring in a free offer, and having that offer turn into sales for you, because that's what I do. I teach you how to do that stuff. As a matter of fact, I was working with someone today, one of my clients that are in my boot camp, and what she did was, because this is how I like to work. I like to work like this. When you have something in your mind that you want to speak to your target audience about, you go ahead and you write down the things that you have on your chest, right? How you want to speak to your audience, because ultimately is your niche, right? So you write down what you speak to your audience, and then I come in and I revise it for you, still sounding like you, right? Because I don't want your emails to sound like me. I want your emails to sound like you, because you're going to be developing a relationship with your leads, right? Your leads are expecting you to follow up with them. You should be expecting yourself to follow up with them. You want your leads to know you, to like you, and to trust you. So all of your emails have to sound like you. Now, in my last video, I talked about the fact that you're going to want to find some people, people that you admire, maybe some emails that some email lists that you're on, and you're going to want to watch read their emails, and then take maybe some concepts from their emails. Take some concepts from their emails and make them yours, right? Make them yours. Spin it to your niche. Spin it to the way you speak, your conversational tone. Right? And this has helped me tremendously. This is what I did when I first got started. Even now, if I see a good email come through, I'm like, that's a great one. I'll use this format, right? You should always be working on your copywriting. Ultimately, emailing is copywriting. It's a skill that you must learn if you want to create sales and conversions online. It's a skill that you must master. And this is something that I teach inside of my boot camp, how to write those emails. Yes, I give you some templates, but I also help you with your own newsletters, your own autoresponders. So let me just share my screen here. And I'm just going to share with you, I'm going to share with you, let me see if I can find my email here. Where am I here? Let me go back on. Yeah, I'm going to share with you basically, what your email should look like. So as you can see today, right? Today, I've generated a few leads already, right? Online. These are leads. Yesterday, I've generated over 21 leads, right? 21 leads. So these are 21 new people that I'm talking to, that are getting my emails, that are looking at my offer, right? And what's going to happen here? I'm going to continue to email these people until they become customers. Now, Danielle, how do you do that? This is what we call email marketing. So let me just share with you, let me just give you an example of some of the emails that I've sent out. And I showed you some of this on my last video, and I'm going to go on a little bit more in depth today of what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, I got a newsletter scheduled out for today at 5:15. So, sometimes I schedule out my newsletters and I let them go out at certain times. When you see this little thing here, perfect timing, so I'm scheduling them. So this way I can write up a newsletter early. I can write it up this week and have them go out next week, right? Maybe I'm busy, maybe I'm going to be on a vacation, whatever, but I want my emails to go out. Now, newsletters are, usually it's right now time. So, and autoresponders is something that goes out. The same autoresponders go out to new people as they become new leads. So let me just give you an example of what I mean by here. Here I am in my get response. Okay, I'm in my get response. These are all of my lists. So when someone comes in, and I touched on this last video about the autoresponder process. So an autoresponder is basically when you create a new email for a particular list. Right here, these are all of my lists that I have here inside of GetResponse. I have a bunch, right? Because I teach Shopify, I do webinars. So you can see I name these lists so that I'll know which one to put, which one I should have my autoresponders on, right? I have my boot camps, I have my blueprint. So when someone comes in as a lead or as a buyer, they are automatically getting emails. So let me just share with you exactly what I mean here. So let me share with you one of my autoresponder emails. Let me just use this one, my 5-step success blueprint. This is my blueprint here. So when someone comes in as a lead for my 5-step success blueprint, this is what happens, right? On day one, automatically, right? I don't have to write these up every day. This is automatically set it and forget it. So on day one, they're going to get their blueprint immediately. On the next day, right, which is really day one, they're going to get the blueprint again, just in case they didn't get it. I don't send them anything on day 3, then on day 2, then day 3, they get another autoresponder from me talking about the 5 keys to success. On day 4, they get something else from me talking about feeding your mind and things like that. So every day they're getting something. Day 9, they're going to get an email telling them to connect with me on Facebook. Day 10, they're going to get my story about how I was in $30,000 in debt. Right. So this is what they're going to receive from me every day over time for the next about 30 days that I have this set up. And this is something that I set up early. So when I get those leads, like you saw, I generated over 21 leads yesterday. Those 21 people are going to get this sequence. I don't have to write it up every day. It's already pre-written. It's already done for me. All I have to do is just let my emails do the work. Let my emails do the work. So that's your autoresponder. And all you have to do is create a new autoresponder, create a name for your autoresponder, and go through the all the steps and create an email. And that's it. Same goes for a newsletter. But a newsletter now is more right now time. So I can say, I can create a new newsletter and I can name it, I'm live on YouTube. Right? Come visit me right now with the link, and then I'll have people on my email list coming to YouTube right now watching my video live. Okay, so this has proven email marketing is a powerful thing. Why? Because these are people that you can sell to. These are people who have already raised their hands saying, hey, I want to know more. Hey, yes, please send me the information that you promised me. Yes, I want to lose weight. Yes, I want to generate more leads. Yes, I want to grow my business. Yes, whatever your niche is, right? Because you're giving them something for free and now they are interested. So they're raising their hands, and now it's up to you to convert those leads into sales, to convince those people that you're the one that they should be working with and that you're the one that can provide the solution to their problems. Because ultimately, they must have a problem right now in order for them to even put in their name and email address. If they didn't have a problem, they wouldn't. So your emails should provide the solutions to people's problems. And that's why I email, as you can see, every single day, March 30th, April 2nd, April 3rd, April 4th, April 5th, April 6th. I'm always emailing my list so that they can know, like, and trust me and get familiar with me and get used to seeing my emails. Once your people gets used to seeing your emails, and see your consistency, right? Consistency is everything. Consistency is key. Once they see you're consistent over time, they will be more likely to know, like, and trust you and buy from you. They will buy from you. And that is what you want. When you have your email, such as GetResponse, you have your free offer, like what I showed you in the last video, which I'll have the link here. You can build a powerful, powerful business just because of that. You can build a business that will pay you over time, over and over and over again. Let's say you're in network marketing. If you're not using email marketing, how in the world are you communicating with your team? How are you, right? It's so much easier to send them out an email. If you want to do a team training, send out an email, right? As they come in. If you have people who have not gotten on your team yet, send them an email, but maybe they're on your list because you sent them a free cheat sheet of how to lose 10 pounds in 10 days or whatever. And you're going to gateway that into your product, right? Or maybe you gave them a free ebook on how to build a business from home, right? Because you want to gateway that into how for them to join your network marketing business. That's how it works. That's how it works. So you bring them something on the front end, and then you gateway that into something that's going to sell them something, right? So you have a bridge page. I didn't talk about bridge pages yet. Maybe I'll do that in another video. But that's the bridge. Something for free, right? A free offer, free giveaway, something that you've created, just something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. Something small that you've created that didn't cost you any money to create. It's just, or maybe you pay $5 to get it created by a designer or whatever. But, like I teach in my boot camp, I give my people their free giveaway. I give them the template. So all they have to do is just plug in their own words, their own name, plug in their own offer, and that's it. They have a done for you free offer. So if you want a done for you free offer, I encourage you to check out my boot camp, because like I said, I'm only going to be doing this for a limited time only at this discount. I'm giving a major, major discount on my boot camp. And for those who've been in my boot camp, they've gone on to do wonderful, wonderful things. I got somebody today that just made another sale. That's in my boot camp. It's in my Shopify course, because you get my Shopify course with the boot camp as well. So these are the things that you want to do. You must have email marketing in your business. You have to, because if you don't have anybody to talk to. You have to have leads. Leads are the lifeline of your business. And then when you develop a relationship with your leads, when they literally know you, right? You can go to an event and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm on your email list." What am I doing? When you go to I'm sorry, I don't know why this little screen is coming up. When you go to an event or whatever, this happens to me so often. They're like, "Oh my gosh, Danielle, I'm on your email list." I'm like, "Oh, great. That's awesome." So people will know you. You may not know them, but they'll know you. They'll recognize you. And so that's what you want. You want your leads to love you. You want them to open up your emails and to hang on your every word, because ultimately, if you are providing a service, a business opportunity, or a product, you have to show up as that leader. That's your job. So when you are giving them, some content that they can use to build themselves up, whether it's building a new business or building up their health or whatever it is you're selling, you have to stay consistent, and you have to know how to do it. You have to know how to do it, because there's too many people out here that's struggling and they don't know how to do it. They don't know what to do. I'm going to tell you something. What happened to me last month, late February, Facebook shut down my business page. Facebook shut down my business page with no warning, and they didn't even tell me what I did wrong. I tried to appeal, and they said that I violated their policy. I look at my business page, all I see is motivational quotes and content that I've been sharing for years. I don't know, maybe it was a glitch in Facebook. What could I do? And they still haven't reinstated my Facebook page. So now I have to start a whole new Facebook page. I had about 3,000 followers on that Facebook page. So of course, my first reaction was like, "Oh my gosh, what to do? What to do?" I felt like I lost a stream of leads, because ultimately my business page were leads also. These were people that showed up every single day when I went live on Facebook. These were people who listened to my content. These were people who bought my stuff. These were my people who became leads inside of my email autoresponder list, right? So, my first thing was, wow, why would Facebook do that? But then I had to think, okay, no need sitting here wondering why. I have to figure out how can I, make a new page and continue on with my business. But if it wasn't for my emails, all I have to do is send out emails, right? Send out emails, learn how to generate leads, send out emails, right? And turn those leads into conversions. And that's what I did. Even though I didn't have my business page, I couldn't go live on my business page all month, all of the end of February up until March. I couldn't go live or anything, even up till now. I just started a new business page. So I couldn't do anything. And I don't really like going live on my personal page because to me, business is business. Personal is personal, right? So I had to make some decisions. But what I can say is this: if I was just relying on my Facebook business page for sales, I would have been in trouble. So thank God I had my email. I had my email list. No, I could not generate leads the way I wanted to because I was using Facebook for my lead generation. And because Facebook shut down my business page, I couldn't generate the leads like I wanted to. I was kind of like in limbo, like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? So I had to rely on my existing list. To create income, right? And that's what I did. I sent out a few emails, made some conversions, and I was thankful. And now, I'm like, okay, now I got my head all wrapped up. I got my head together and I'm like, okay, now let me start my new business page. Let me start my new Facebook ads on my new business page and continue like that, right? So you have to understand that if you're relying on one mode of lead generation, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I learned that lesson. And you have to build a list, because if I didn't already have a list, then I wouldn't have made I would literally have made no money. I would have made no money. So I had to rely on my existing list to create sales. And all I had to do was send out a few emails. And that's it. And that's what you do with your email list. You send out emails, you convert any leads that you have. I have about, 7,000 people on my email list right now, and it's always growing. And so when you have that, so just think about every person that's on your email list, you should be making at least $1 to $2 per person on your list, right? And that's with constant lead flow as well. So I say all that to say this: lead generation is really, really important. Email marketing is extremely important, right? Don't discredit it. Don't discard it. If you're not using email in your marketing right now, I highly suggest that you do. Because people open up their emails. They're always on their phone scrolling, and they open up their emails. And so if your name is amongst one of the top emails that they're receiving, they're going to open up your emails. If they signed into something that you were giving away for free, they're going to open up your email. They're going to see what else that you have to offer, because people like to buy. They just don't want to be sold to. So you have to remember that. You have to remember that you're in control, right? You're in control of how many emails you send. And I recommend sending at least one email a day, as you see with me. Have your autoresponder set out for any new people that's coming into your autoresponder list, and continue to email your list, sending them back to your offer, whatever it is that you're offering, sending them to some content, create some nice videos for your list, create maybe some blog posts for your list. Do things that'll get them excited about working with you. Do some things that'll get them, really, really excited about pulling out their credit cards and buying from you. Don't just continue to sell, but you have to provide content. You have to provide valuable content for your list so that you can make, you can create that rapport, right? So that know, like, and trust. That's all about creating rapport with your list. Right? Otherwise, you're not going to win the battle. You're not going to win, because they are also on other people's lists. Usually, they're probably not just on your list. So you have to show up differently. You have to be there consistently, day in and day out, giving them great information about whatever it is that they opted in for in the first place. All righty. So I hope this was informative for you. If you'd like to know more, if you want to work with me, if you want me to mentor you and coach you, so that you can really build a foundation for yourself, so that you can really build a successful business for yourself online, no matter what niche you're in. I work with anybody in any niche right now, as long as you're trying to build it online. I'm going to put the links here if you're watching the replay. The links will be here. If you're watching it live, just come back to this video and I'll have the links up here within the hour or so. But I really want to help you win. I want to help you win. I want to help you succeed. I want to help you understand that marketing is, it's really, really crucial. But the thing about it is this. One of my mentors once said, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. And now, because we're so technologically advanced, you can literally follow up with people via email and make a nice living for yourself. And I'll show you how to do that. I may be putting together a separate email marketing course. I may do that just for people who are, join my boot camp and I just throw in another bonus for you. I may have it as a separate course. I don't know yet. But in any way, if you are in my boot camp, any course that I create, you'll get access to it. You get access to it because I believe that boot campers, my boot campers, of course, they are one of the most dedicated people on the planet. Like literally, if I show you, I showed the Facebook group, my bootcamp Facebook group the other day, but they are dedicated. They are dedicated to their success. They show up. They show up on their one-on-one calls. They show up on our group sessions, and they are on fire. They are on fire because they want to walk away from that job. They want to be self-sufficient. They want to be financially free, and I'm here to help you do that. I'm here to help you do that every step of the way. So, like I said, I'll put the link in the boot camp. I'll put the link in the description here, and I'll put the links for the boot camp. I'll put a link for Get Response if you want to dabble with it yourself. But I highly encourage you to get some coaching, get some mentoring, because I didn't know this stuff. Like everything would be thrown at me, but I didn't know how to put it all together until I got a coach. I just didn't. I didn't know how to, work all that stuff until I got a coach and a mentor. And it proved to me that you can't do this by yourself. You need someone who's been where you've been and who's going where you want, who is where you want to go. And I believe that person is me. So, go ahead and, click the link. Once I put the link here, if you're watching the replay, it's already there. If you're watching this live, just come back within the hour, and the link will be there for you to take a closer look at my boot camp, get a $300 discount. $300 off. I've never done this before. And get in now, because the discount is not going to be forever. It's just going to be limited time. So I want to work with serious people who seriously want to make money and who seriously want to change their lives. All right, my friends. So I hope this email marketing, this video here, of course, there's more to it. But once you get into boot camp, you'll learn much more. You'll see how I write my emails. You'll learn how to write emails and things like that, and you'll get great at it. You get really, really good. I got some students who are really, really good, and I'm so proud of them, and I want to be proud of you too. So I'll talk to you all later. I'll see you next time in my next video. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click that subscribe button, and share this video. Share this video. Share it on YouTube. Share it. I don't know. Share it on your social media. Just share it out, okay, guys? And support me in my channel, and as I support you in your dreams, all right, and your goals. I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care. Peace.